honest reflection of the success they were enjoying in such a short time. You're listening to Eagles FM 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. And of course, it is Way Back Wednesday, people, and we are going to be jamming. I mean, we have been jamming, and we are not even about to start stopping jamming right now, but it is going to get hot and spicy as, you know, the show progresses. My name is Amarachi, your radio habibi, that Igbo girl with a little of nothing flavor. Sanunku the Zoa. But yes, check your time. It is 5 minutes past 9 p.m. right here. And on breakup or makeup, I have someone here in the studio with me. So I'm not doing it alone today. I'm not going solo. And I don't have a woman. I have a man in the studio with me. You guys know how I keep saying I need a touch of a man in my life. So finally, I got a man in the studio right now. And his name is Toby Loba. Toby Loba, it's good to have you here.
Good evening. It's nice having you here today. It's nice to be here. It's a very great opportunity to be here with you, and
cool.
I feel like it's a privilege for me to be around
Aww.
today, even though it was something of impromptu, but I have to say it's a very nice idea.
Fantastic. Good to have you here. And I see that he's a shy type, but we are just going to, when he gets, familiar to the family, he will, warm up a little. All right, but today on Breakup or Makeup, Toby, we have an interesting story. Okay, so I'm going to be reading the story and we are going to be talking about it. And I need your own contribution to the story. Also, we're going to open the phone lines and see what people have to say concerning this hot gist that I have for you today.
No problem.
All right. Okay, so let's see. But before I progress, I want to know, how did your day go?
It was fantastic. You know Abuja weather. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sunny. Well, we're
you don't look like you've been under the sun though, but I just don't want to talk about it. But hey, this man is chilling, y'all. But you don't look like you've been under any stress today.
No, it doesn't matter. You know the way hustle and bustle of Abuja is.
Yeah,
definitely. But at the same time, you have to look for a way to blend into it.
True.
So that's just how Abuja is. But I believe in every way, Abuja is still the best.
All right. Good to know. All right. Let's dive into the whole gist for today. So here is the story. It says, I have been a side chick to my husband's. I have been a side chick to my friend's husband for 3 years. She doesn't suspect a thing because she's very naive, gullible, and very smart. And not smart rather and a school dropout. Okay, in fact, she doesn't suspect a thing all these years and go as far as telling me all her family problems, and I pretend to care. So once she told me that she's having financial problem at home and asked me to loan her 400,000 naira. I simply texted her husband and asked for the money. He gave me 500,000 naira, which I loaned to her. I loaned 400,000 naira to her, and she paid back in 3 months.
Wonderful.
Really wonderful.
Very
our man gives me everything I want because I am a kind of woman he wants. I am educated, beautiful, a powerful corporate woman, and above all, I know how to pamper a man. I'm very attentive to his needs and I nurture his ambitions. She barely contributes anything. She can't help him progress in his endeavors. She's a housewife who doesn't even cook well. Now I am pregnant and she is very excited as though she was the one expecting. She has secretly asked our man for money for her to organize a baby shower to surprise me. The guy told me about it and he's actually cool with it. However, I don't think my conscience will allow me let her organize a baby shower for her own husband's baby. I don't want to stop my relationship with her husband. In fact, I plan on being his second wife. I just feel bad that she's planning this without knowing that I'm her co-wife. I just want to tell her to stop planning the baby shower. So now this is a story of a woman who is sleeping with her friend's husband and all, okay? And she ended up getting pregnant for the man and not even wanting to take out the child. And she's happy, she's comfortable. She doesn't even want to go as far as being a side chick or on a sideline. She wants to be involved and wants to even come into her friend's, matrimonial home. So Toby, this is a man in the middle, and this is the role that you've seen what the man is doing. Okay, is it in a man's nature to behave like this? I don't know how it is in your gender, so I need a manly perspective to this. What the man is doing, do you think is correct? Do you think is moral enough?
Firstly, there's something I will have to talk on. Like, I have to shed a light on something. The first thing is we have to know that relationship has no manual. That's the very first thing.
True that.
And in this case now, I will first say that the guy is very wrong, because you know your standard already.
Yeah.
You know the kind of woman you want, and when you know what you want, then you don't play hide and seek in going for what you don't want. But the problem with we guys, from observations and from what is happening in the society, is as a guy and as a sharp guy, where you be frustrated. you go on touch everywhere, but you can't get some fish where you say you go chop, you go hang for your neck.
True.
You understand? But at the same time, knowing this fully, that fine, this woman, she's not, I mean the wife, I'm talking of the first wife now. This woman is not your taste. She's not the person you want. Then why are you suffering her?
Exactly.
You understand? You don't have any reason to keep her, because definitely no matter how much I love that girl or that lady or that woman, whichever one she is, the fact that I know that you are not my spec, you are not up to my standard, trust me, I'm going to let you go. No matter who is involved, no matter how the family wants us to be together, because this is a life contract.
True that.
You understand?
True
and
that.
when it comes to a life contract, you have to choose very well. You have to be very, very realistic. I've not been into one married before, but I believe all humans on earth have their own preferences, and you have what you want. Now, that aside, let's put that aside. Come to the friend side. You call someone your best friend, and you're maltreating her. You see, both gender, we are very crazy. I have to use that language now. Like, sorry, it's been a bit vulgar now.
No, it's fine.
But you see both gender. Most especially, you see your gender.
We're coming to my gender.
Yes, I have to see. I'm trying to be. I don't want to be sentimental.
Okay.
In this kind of discussion.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You see, this is your gender. There are a lot of things, not just one, not two.
Yeah.
But there are thousands of things wrong with your gender.
Okay, like please shed more light.
Okay, let me take it this way.
Okay.
I call you my friend, my best friend. You share a lot of secrets with me.
Yeah.
Trust me. In that aspect, I believe you are more like not just blood. You are my flesh already.
Yeah.
Because I believe you can't just wake up in the morning and you look at your feet or any part of your body and decide to hurt it, because you know definitely it's going to come back to you.
Yeah.
So now, this is a friend that has been telling you a lot of things about her. She solemnly counts on you. She tells you everything. She expresses herself. You understand? Everything about her family, she's been telling you.
Yeah.
Then you still have that audacity to still like a man. Not just like there's something you read the other time. You said co-wife.
And she kept saying our man.
That's very funny.
Our man, no, it's our man.
You know, it's very barbaric.
I know, right? But then again, a lot of people will say, no, don't do that. I mean, we are in Africa.
Now she's
she's
now giving an excuse of she doesn't contribute to anything in the guy's life. She doesn't. My dear, what's your own? Leave them. That's their family. They saw themselves before they got along with each other. And I believe that there's something very important that guy is still seeing in that lady that makes him to find it difficult to release her.
Yeah.
And in that kind of situation, you call yourself a friend. Let's forget the part that the guy is stupid. Because even at all, as a guy, if you want play match, you know, go play home now.
Yeah.
Go play away.
Hey, God.
No, I'm just being realistic. Trust me.
You guys, it's a slogan that you guys use to.
I'm just being realistic. Trust me.
Okay,
I'm not justifying it. Trust me. Okay. You know, I said it earlier. I said I won't be sentimental.
Okay.
So I'm trying to just make everything. I'm trying to point it out the way it is. You understand? But the fact still remains that now woman they do woman.
True that.
You understand?
I agree.
I've been in a situation before that. Okay, I remember vividly some years back.
Yeah.
You know, there's this girl then that I was dating then. So some things, you know, whenever we have issues, she will call her friend. She will cry on her friend's shoulder. Like, this is. Sometimes I go just smile. I say, you be like, this girl knows how as they go. You understand?
Yeah.
And that same friend that she's talking to, telling everything, that same friend
is coming to, you know, do
many things they saw for the world though.
But did you do a friend?
Let me tell you something. We are all human, and we can't say what flesh can make us to do. Okay. But there's one thing about me. I'm a man of integrity.
Wow.
Trust me. In such situation, there's one thing you have to keep considering. Now, take for instance this story that you read now, this issue now.
Yeah.
It has gotten to a point whereby they are in a state of dilemma. They don't know what to do again. Anything that comes to things like, okay, you are doing two friends or one family, you suddenly get to a stage one day that you'll be totally confused. And if you're not careful, you can lose yourself at the long run.
Yeah.
You understand?
Or even lose everything.
That is it. I'm not saying womanizing or probably cheating is good. But trust me, even if you are going to do it, you shouldn't do it where it is not proper. Like,
is there any way that is proper?
It's not proper. No, I think you should get my point now.
Oh, you may not do it close to home, like what you said.
You grab. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Why will you go for your wife friend?
Yeah. Or your wife's sister or something.
That is too. That guy is like, to me, he demean himself a lot.
Yeah.
Are you telling me there's no other fine girl? There's no fine babes outside again that you now have to say is your wife, the friend? That's the one that you want.
All right. I mean, it be things. If we start analyzing this thing, you will just realize that it's a lot of things. Like you said earlier, now woman they do woman. I understand that part. I mean, because some girls would say, "Yo, don't do that, sister. We don't have a sister code," kind of thing. Okay, if you have a friend, just be careful because they might be smiling with you and acting like, oh, sweetheart, darling, the best friends ever, posting themselves, going out and, you know, having fun and all. But deep down, they know what they're doing. Okay, they know who they like. They know who they don't even like themselves. Okay, that's why you see that in the midst of girls, you just see fake love everywhere. And a lot of people will tell you that when it comes to guys, yeah, guys can actually have issues right now and still settle the next minute. But for babes, never, ever, ever.
That's why we call guys. You see, I can have issues with my friend now, and before you know it, in the next 10 minutes we're cool.
Yeah.
You just see us, we're drinking together.
Yeah.
It takes a devil among guys before he can go extra mile. Like, I want to order this, my friend.
Yeah.
Guys the way we are wired is different.
Yeah.
But you see, for a lady, they can keep malice for a year because of that little
for
issue.
eternity. Something
that doesn't really, just something you can trash out within a minute or 2 minutes and you move on immediately. That's why I say your gender is kind of different.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
All right. True that though. But let's see, we got our phone lines buzzing, and I see that a lot of people want to call to contribute. If you want to contribute on the story, please, the number to call is 09073530044, or you can call on 09087668888. I hope I'm not too fast with the numbers. Or you can also drop me a message on WhatsApp on 09097054450. Alright, if you are just joining us, you're listening to Eagles FM 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Auntie Amara, good evening, and our guest.
Good evening.
Good evening, how are you doing?
Fine, fine, thank you. I think the show is complete now. We have a meal and a beer.
Wonderful.
I have a
so
family.
I'm very sure you are ready to roast me tonight.
That's why I'm calling, because I am the silent type that goes on.
You really want to deal with the male gender tonight?
On a quick one, our guest.
First of all, let's know who is talking. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Oyas from Suleja.
Oh, yes, from Suleja. It's good to have you here. Go ahead.
So, our guest, let me tell you, you see this gender we call women.
Yeah.
We have our own.
Yeah.
Men have their own. Did you see that this thing that this lady did, men does it too?
That was why I have to analyze it.
Hold on now. Hold on. I did not interrupt you when you were talking. Hold on, let me learn, man.
Okay.
You understand? Men don't, in fact, the worst part of it. Because some man will be your best man in your own wedding and still be courting your wife.
Yeah,
and then because they were friends once upon a time, it still will lead to pregnancy. And this same man, we said the lady should push it to the husband. It has happened several. Now, Auntie Amara, this girl in question is not a friend. This girl can actually poison her friend. In fact, her friend should be careful because she already have an enemy close to her. Because I'm going to that length. See, let me tell you, see, husband and wife, you are both perfect until your marriage, and you are still perfect in your marriage. The only thing where that girl, instead of being good to her friend, now used the opportunity to enter that man was because the friends, please don't mind. Was actually telling the wife, the friend, what the husband likes and things he dislikes. That is the likeness the girl now has to sell for that man in the market, and the man is buying.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes.
Because maybe one day she has come to the house and tell the lady that I'm tired, I know if you cook or if I feel that I cook, I make you just manage it. That's how you have been managing it. The family was fine. Almost until this I want to show the Maggie style of her own way to this man.
Yeah, you're very right.
This lady, I'm just pitying her because this is what friends. Let me tell you something. This is not about any other thing. This is a devil in human form. I'm sorry to say this because we are not allowed in Igbo family. We are not allowed to say this kind. But this lady should be very careful. Once this girl eventually gets its way to this man as a wife, it's going to kill that friend. It's going to, because one day that man I go up and say, now my wife, they tell if her friend her secret, where then her friend was using it to sell market to him.
Exactly.
You understand? But that man is so loose. That is why they call men dogs.
Please, language.
So loose.
Language,
sorry,
please.
I forget. Sorry. That is why they call those. What did our guests call us before? Not special. I don't know. You get what I mean? Our guests, what did you call us that time? I won't use.
I see that gender.
My bad comment. God bless you. You see that same agenda that has 3 legs. They have no shame. I'm so sorry. Please let me be free, because this thing is a deadly. It's between life and death. If you don't know,
I get you. Oh my God, what's happening? Please do well to call back. I still want to hear from you, Oza.
You can say she's really
passionate.
angry.
Yeah,
she's passionate about that topic.
She's really angry.
Wow, that's wonderful.
I mean, when I came across the story too, I mean, I had to, of course, professionally, I had to, put myself out there and just, not really get emotional concerning this. But you need to see me
at this
up there.
junction, I need to take my water.
You need to actually drink.
It's getting hot already.
I know.
A lot of people are out there that want to roast men.
Hello. Hi, good evening.
Michael Sunday from Google.
Hi, Michael Sunday. You're welcome.
Yeah, I heard everything that people were discussing.
Yeah.
But this lady's question is a friend named me.
That's another word for it.
Hello, sorry, Mr. Mike. A quick question for you, please.
Okay.
A quick question for you. You said the lady, she's an enemy, right?
Frenemy.
So you don't see anything wrong with the man?
Frenemy.
He's still
Yeah, the man himself also, man. I don't know which one is even worst among them now. I don't know, but the two of them, I guess they are hawking that lady in question. So for the truth, even me, I'm speechless, but I have to just call, what? It's not so, it's a very bad thing.
So what do you think can be the solution to the problem?
There's no solution here now. It's just that how to save the lady in question is the problem now. Because it's a very big problem now.
And the thing is that this lady doesn't even know that that this her friend has been sleeping. So she doesn't even know. So she's just living her life, not knowing that she's actually in a snake zone or scorpion zone.
It is well.
The Bible said, "She that lies in your embrace." Like that is why I hardly trust human beings. Even myself, I can't even trust myself because there are some kind of mistake that I do. I will be like, am I the one that do this mistake? So I can't even trust myself. Talk less of trusting another person.
I can't imagine.
If this lady can go to that length of cheating on her best friend, no. I feel for that woman, that lady, that woman.
All right. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate your program.
We are now. The society we are now. You just have to be
careful.
Thank you. A lot of things are happening. But from the look of things, I think that woman just needs herself presently because she's being killed gradually.
I hear you. All right, guys, let's go for a quick music break, and when we come back, we will talk more. Stay with us. You're still listening to Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. This is IA by Davido right here, about to play. Enjoy with me. Just joining us, you are listening to Eagles FM 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. And of course, this is Eagles Night Live. Breakup or makeup is what we're talking about today. And I shared a story of a friend who is dating her friend's husband and eventually got pregnant for her friend's husband, and even calling her friend's husband our man, and going forward to saying that she is going to be her friend's co-wife. Okay, going as far as listening to her friend's issues and having to discuss it with her friend's husband, and collecting money for her friend's husband from her friend's husband to loan her own friend, and all of that. I can't begin to go in details as our time is fast spent. Okay, so that's what we're talking about right now. And she's saying that her friend wants to throw her a baby shower, knowing that she's pregnant. Her friend's excited and wants to throw her a baby shower, but she's saying she doesn't want her friend to throw her a baby shower because her conscience will not allow her attend that baby shower, and watching her friend throw a baby shower for her husband's child that it's not hers. Okay, but we're live on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. You can join us right now. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja. Okay, yes, and of course I have a guest in the studio with me, Toby Lopa, and we've been talking about it. He's been giving me his own side of the whole story, telling me what I need or what he thinks is the story is all about, and he gave his own perspective of the guy's aspect and also the girl's aspect. Okay, and he condemns both parts. All right, and we've had people calling to give their 2 cents concerning the story. If you have any contribution concerning this talk, you're free to call me on 09073530044 or 09087668888. You can also send me a message on WhatsApp on 09097054450. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. What's your name? Okay, what's going on? Do well to call by. The numbers are still same. 09073530044. What would you do if you were in this kind of situation? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Yes, good evening. What's your name?
My name is Sonia. I'm calling for JJ.
Sonia.
Yes, ma.
Alright, hi Sonia, you're welcome. Good to have you on board. Talk to me.
Okay, ma. Ma, the thing is just keep me to the woman is not even remote for her, so now she's saying her conscience is dirty. I wish conscience.
Do you get, like, she's saying she has conscience right now?
Now she says she has conscience. Me, she should just go ahead and say, yeah.
Yeah.
There's anything that the woman will pay that says, but for me, if it's me, you sell that kind of thing. I will not do anything. It's not kind of thing. It's my husband that allows himself to fall for it. Number one. And if it's me, I will not do anything. But if I have kids, children, I will not lose the marriage. But that girl, even if you marry, I cannot stay in the same house. But if they say a woman that loves me, that will say I'm staying in this house because of my children. So if I have children, I will not marry. But me and you, I want to stay in that house like brother and sister.
Okay, so you're not going to leave your husband's house, but you're going to not indulge him in your matrimonial bed. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, but even if you touch me, even if this man wants to yell, I'll rub your hand on the floor.
We don't so much violence, so I can't be coming down. But thank you so much for your contribution, though. Appreciate you.
Calm down, oh, sister.
Okay, I'm telling you, like,
she said she can't leave her husband no matter what,
and she's still going to treat him as her own brother without having to have anything, to do with him. Yes, sexually. That's what she said. Okay, but
punishment.
But I think treating him like your brother is even good enough. Like you're being so generous.
Baba go outside now.
We go outside. He has his side chick already now.
Yes,
so
no.
There's no.
So we definitely. What makes you think he doesn't have numerous girls outside?
Apart from that one, Abi,
yes.
It's possible. I mean, your gender is possible. I mean, they will say no, but they will say you guys.
Okay, you're saying my gender, right? The question is this. That very gender you're talking about, my gender, who are they going to meet outside?
My gender.
So what are we saying?
But my gender might be innocent. Equally, I mean, your gender can actually say, "Hey, I'm single." You guys don't even wear your matrimonial band, and even if you wear, it doesn't stop anything.
Let me tell you something. The basic thing is just that in the society today, both gender has a lot of role to play.
True that, though.
Just to make it a better place. You understand? We have a lot of role to play, both male and female. So this is not one thing of one-sided gender. You understand? Because this thing we're talking about, both gender is involved. Either we like it or not.
Yeah.
So what are we saying?
I hear you. Let's hear. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening.
I'm fine. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Majid calling from Galadima.
Hi, Majid. Good to have you here.
Thank you. I just hear your story, but we are trying to and greet our guests today.
All right. Thank you so much, Majid, for stopping by. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. All right, I got a message here on WhatsApp. I got a message here on WhatsApp says okay, it's from Prince. It says this infidelity and betrayers will have serious consequences on their marriage and relationship. The woman will never help when she eventually finds out. Infidelity and betrayal in marriage can have devastating consequences for women. The emotional distress that comes with discovering that one's partner has been unfaithful can be overwhelming, and it can take a long time to recover from the hurt and betrayal. This can be especially difficult for women who often place a great deal of emphasis on the emotional connection they have with their partner. He also said it's important to recognize that this will have long-lasting effect on this woman and that it can be difficult to move past the betrayal. It's also important to note that infidelity is not always the result of a woman's own shortcomings or inadequacy. Relationships are complex and multifaceted, and there are many factors that can contribute to infidelity. Women should not blame themselves for their partner's infidelity and instead should focus on their own healing and well-being. Infidelity and betrayal can be incredibly hurtful to all parties involved, and I can understand why this situation will eventually cause a lot of emotional trauma. As for the husband, he also needs to take responsibility for his actions. It's not just the other woman who is at fault here. The husband also made a choice to engage in infidelity. It's important for both parties to acknowledge the hurt and betrayal that they will eventually blow out here. The fact that she became pregnant with a child and allowed her friend to plan a baby shower has complicated the situation further, as it can be difficult for the friend to separate the joy of celebrating new life from the pain of the betrayal. Alright, this long message is from Prince.
You can't tell me that person is not a journalist. Sorry, is it he or she?
He.
Damn. Man, sit down to type that.
I always saw him, and I think he should be a writer because he's good. Like
you know,
every single time.
He's really good in two professions.
Yeah.
A writer.
A
journalist. And apart from being a barrister. Also.
Oh my God! Okay, so Prince, they're telling you to go into 3 professions. He's typing again. He's laughing. Okay.
Like, are you for real, bro?
Oh
You're really
my
trying.
God, it's a lot.
Well, I really love that. You're a good man. It shows how much more you're concerned about this particular issue.
Yeah. All right, we got another message, but before I read, let's hear who this caller is. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Franca from Gagalaga.
Say again.
My name is Franca from Gagalaga.
Hi, Franca. Good to have you here.
I don't know what to say. I just want to greet you.
I know, right?
I don't think I do one word now.
Say again.
I said I don't know what to say.
You have to know what to say.
What would you do if you were in that situation, Franca?
It's too much. It's too much again.
It's too much for you to bear.
Yeah, it's Wahala.
But just to put it out there, what would you do?
What will I do? I'm not saying that party. I'm not even going to at all.
Like, okay, are you talking from the side chick point of view or from the wife's point of view?
From the wife.
But she doesn't know. But the wife doesn't know that this girl is pregnant with her husband's child. She doesn't know. She still doesn't know.
But this one is my best thing.
Say again.
I said, listen, why is my best thing disappointing?
You are yet to get to know, right?
You think it's disappointing? Hello?
Over disappointing, like over.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. You said this is over disappointing. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, I hear you now.
I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
She's angry, so she couldn't know what to say.
I can't imagine. How do you say this one?
Ele gidigo.
I mean, this one is strong.
Elepo.
Elepo. Opa leti. Is that correct?
This one loud.
Oh loud, girl.
Yes. Loud.
I like Yoruba. Oh my God.
It's not too much now.
All right. We have another call. Let's hear who this person is. Hello.
Auntie Amara.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, I can hear you. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me though?
Auntie Amara, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, if you can hear me. Okay. I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay, great. Tell us what's your name and where you're calling from. Hello? Okay, I think from her end it's a bit shaky. All right, but we have a message here. This person says, my name is Divine from Jahi. I just want to say the man and the woman are both equally heartless. The ladies are the one that have the bigger problems in our society. Like, if you see three girls that call themselves friends, you should know that either two or all of them have a negative feeling about each other. We keep complaining that women are suffering in the society. As a matter of fact, we suffer who's from each other. Okay, I don't understand what this means, but I think he's trying to say we suffer from each other or something. To me, women are the most carriers of jealousy and envy, and as for the man, I'm totally speechless. I don't have the right words to describe how insignificant he is. Okay, this is from Divine from Jahi. Thank you so much, Divine, for your thought.
If you get to observe what that person said, you'll definitely know she's emphasizing on something.
Yes, women.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that's a lady that sent that, I guess.
Yeah.
You see, there are some kind of women in our society now.
Yeah.
Let's assume we have two friends, or three, or probably four. There are some situations that you get to realize that maybe one of them is having a very good boyfriend or probably a partner that is taking good care of her. She takes that story to the friends. Oh, my boyfriend did this for me, my man did this for me. Before you know it, one of them will start getting jealous of the lady. It's fine, this happens among men too, but it's very rare. You understand? But you see, for all this gender, before you know it, they are getting jealous.
I heard a story one time. A girl was telling her friends about how good her man was in bed, and you know the size of his.
Then go on
whatever. And
now.
Do you know that there's a particular girl there that got really because the gist was now sounding very juicy, and then the picture she has in her head and all, you know, and so the girl was now saying that. Okay, so I think she went to try her luck, you know, and then the guy, being a guy, he fell for it. And then she had fun, and then from there she took the girl's boyfriend, like, way straight up. She took the girl's boyfriend.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
You don't know your gender. Oh God, you're funny.
Wahala.
Before you know it, they want to enjoy the goodies in that relationship. Wahala. They are not going there to just taste the man. They are going there to
enjoy everything.
They are going there to take over.
Oh, wahala.
It's not easy. Good thing is not meant for one person. That's what you hear from them. Yes, no.
And of course, I think there was one thing someone said. I was going online today, and then I saw something. Somebody said that we're in Africa. I think she was making a video. I said we are in Africa, and it's okay for a man to have more than one wife. Why do you want to keep a whole man to yourself? Sister, you're stingy. Men are scarce. Please bring him out and let us share. If you see me with your husband, do not even get angry. Please, I'm here to take my portion. And people are like saying it like openly, and now it's like a thing. It's like now a movement.
There's no shame in our society again.
At all. I think we've lost our morals.
We've lost a lot of things, basically because we tend to follow the Western world.
Yeah.
You understand? So we've lost a lot of morality. You just see a lady wearing one pants and roaming about the streets.
Yeah.
And that lady will call it fashion. Somebody that is having a bad behavior, bad attitude, the person will be telling you, it's just my, what's it called? All this... what do they call it now? All this Vigo, all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person I am. What do you mean, madam or sir? You have a bad character. You have to correct yourself.
But you look like someone who would, want his babe to look really how do I put it right now? Really hot outside, saying wearing mini skirts and wearing short, skimpy things. You look like someone who would like his woman to look that way in public.
Okay, you're very right. But the fact remains that if I should like someone, okay, I tend to be like, okay, that's the person I love, that's the person I want. Trust me, even if that person is not up to my standard, I mean, you see, there's one thing you have to realize. As a human, we were raised differently.
Definitely.
And you have to know that everybody can never meet up with you. That is just it.
Yeah.
Because there are some family that were raised with love. Some were raised out of aggression. There are some family that are raised with morality. Some are raised with
carelessly.
You understand? Now, if I realize that, okay, this is a lady that I'm dating, and this person doesn't dress the way I want, trust me, I might not tell you with my mouth. But once I go out there, I'll just enter a supermarket or probably a store and get you whatever I feel like. This is what I want on my woman.
Yeah.
And trust me, so far you're wearing it for me, so why would I be angry?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wahala for who no get woman. So yesterday was Valentine's. I want to deviate a little. Let's move away from the point of focus a little. Okay, our time is even fast spent. Let's use this to wrap up this particular show. Okay, so yesterday was Valentine's Day. What did you do yesterday?
Actually, I always believe one thing. Fine, Valentine is a very special day.
Okay.
But there's one thing I always believe.
Yeah.
I don't give gift when it's just Valentine.
Oh, so
you understand?
I mean, you give every time.
So for me, I believe Valentine is every day.
Hey!
Even to my sisters.
Are you single? Are you single?
I'm not single.
You're not single?
Yeah, sure.
So you're occupied.
You're not serious.
Oh, God.
So,
always the good ones occupied. Okay,
so
we'll continue though. Let's hear you. Okay, because I know that a lot of people are listening. Fridays are my hookup shows, so I want to know. I want to know so I can market you on Friday.
Right?
Yes,
so I can market you. Don't worry, I'm single. I'm single. I'm single now.
Men, don't listen to men. No. Men will stay. Now. Men will stay in your
wife.
Let me
like that guy.
Oh my goodness. And tell me about it was actually good talking to you. All right, I appreciate you coming here.
Trust me, it's my pleasure.
Thank you so much. All right, let's wrap up this particular segment. Coming up next is the nightcap, but for now let's go back to enjoying way back songs. Here is Techno with Pana. Enjoy it.
Radio is an experience. Eagles